Today we're going to try out the brand new Hero Balloon for the first time. Alright guys, this is also pretty much my first time seeing the Hero Balloon. I pretty much have not played it at all so far. I don't really know too much about it, so it's going to, just really be my first look right here. From what I could tell, it just has like a 2 elixir ability, which spawns like this sort of skeleton thing that's kind of similar to a berserker, I guess you could say. And yeah, that thing will just target the nearest unit, and it does greatly reduced crown tower damage. I did notice that as well when I checked the stats. So it does like 90% less damage to crown towers, which is honestly pretty nice because it would probably be quite strong otherwise. I think it's still going to be a pretty good hero, but I don't know if it'll be like overpowered or something like that. But I guess we're probably going to find out here today, based on how these battles go. Aragon just has Lava Loon. We have this Balloon Freeze deck. I feel like it's going to be really nice to have Balloon Freeze with this new hero, because it's just going to be really nice to take down those annoying support cards that are like hitting air, like Musketeers and stuff that the opponents might run. I think it's time here, guys, just to go in with the Lumberjack plus Balloon, and I'll get my ability as well. Aragon does go for the Tombstone, so we could pop that ability. You could see that just does some nice impact damage there. Gets a couple hits up in there. The HP is pretty low on that, John, but still does get the job done. It's really good for like taking out buildings and stuff like that, especially, I noticed. Okay, so Aragon does get this Bridge Lava Hound. I'm going to try to just solo out the Mega Minion right here. Our King Tower is actually somehow on the Lava Hound, funny enough. Yo, my Princess Tower on the right side is actually helping against the Mega Minion. Yo, that's actually hilarious. And these Lava Pups probably won't do too much either because of our King Tower and even our right side Princess Tower. That's crazy that it's reaching so far. But yeah, I really like this ability, guys. Like, Aragon literally seems to have no way to be able to stop the ability from killing his Tombstone unless he just spends like a whole Valkyrie, which is probably more elixir than he wants to play on a simple ability like that. But yeah, this is pretty good right here. One thing I did notice, guys, is that I believe the ability cannot target air, unfortunately, so can't get like on Mega Minions and stuff like that. Wow, that demolished the Tombstone right there. But yeah, guys, just be aware that it probably can, I mean, it can't target air. I'm like 90% sure it can't target air. Anyways, we got our Evo Inferno Dragon here and our Evo Baby Dragon, so I don't really see Aragon breaking through. Oh, and also another thing about the ability, guys, is that it does have a very quick cooldown, so if you play it once, you're probably going to be able to play it again pretty soon after, unless your balloon just, like, dies right away. Anyways, we get a nice freeze right here. If we just go for the Tornado, that should be a pretty easy defense, I believe. Yeah, this deck feels really strong right now with the Hero Balloon. I think this will really be one of the decks that benefits the most out of Hero Balloon. Guys, I'm actually so excited to be using this Hero Balloon deck right here with the Giant Skeleton. This used to be a really strong deck quite a while ago, so kind of excited to finally try it again. It was really good, I think, in like 2019 or something like that. Maybe 2020, there was one top ladder player who was always playing it, so curious to see how we can make it work here today. Guys, I might deactivate my King Tower, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, the Giant Skeleton does stay on my Princess Tower. Luckily, guys, I don't think we're going to deactivate our King right here, but man, oh my god, wait, what? The Giant Skelly Bomb hit my King Tower. I genuinely almost deactivated there. Man, I actually got to be kind of careful right now. I guess me and Aragon had like a similar idea. We're both running these Giant Skeleton balloon decks right here. I'm going to go for a balloon at the bridge, just see if he has any other air counters besides the bats. I guess maybe he doesn't. Oh no, he does have the Hunter. I think the ability will be pretty nice to kill hunters and stuff, but didn't want to overspend, you know? Just want to make sure we have elixir for defense right now. So we get our own Giant Skelly here. We can also get a Tesla once again if he tries to go in. He might bats to push this, right? Or no, he doesn't. Okay. Sometimes they try to like bats to shift their balloons positioning a little, make it, you know, bypass buildings and stuff like that. He does pop the ability right there, but luckily we're chilling. I'm kind of curious to see just how much damage that balloon ability actually does, because I don't know exactly like what can it kill. I don't know if it can kill just like goblins or if it does a little bit more than that. I guess we're just gonna have to test it a little bit more. You know what, guys, I think right now I'll just go for a gang this side, see if he plays something on it, and then I'll probably pressure with the balloon other side after. He's probably gonna try to get a hunter down, but maybe I can just get a nice ability onto the hunter possibly. So let's see about that. Yeah, I'm gonna pop the ability here, just see how much damage it does to it. Doesn't do too much spawn-in damage, but it does allow us to take the tower there, which is pretty nice, so happy with that. Alright, I got my Tesla here if he goes for something. Yep, there goes the balloon. He does get the bats pushed this time, but I don't know if he pushed the balloon far enough. Oh, he actually did. Oh my gosh, pull this back, pull this back. And dude, that little feller, guys, is actually quite fast, so you do have to be pretty careful. Okay, Aragon is kind of outcycling me just a little bit, but I think we just go for a Tesla here, and I'm pretty sure that's not going to break through. Okay, the little guy's kind of getting in there, but yeah, it just does like no tower damage, so that's great. And guys, I think we just take the win right here. Aragon just does not have enough time to take our tower right here, so good game. This deck right here looks like a lot of fun, guys. This giant balloon deck we're playing now, I think this is gonna go pretty crazy, but yeah, we'll see, because the balloon ability, if you think about it, it's kind of like a good replacement for a big spell in a lot of these balloon decks, so yeah, it's gonna be nice to take down stuff that we otherwise couldn't take down. Like, we have freeze in this deck, we don't have like a fireball or something, so yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna wait for the balloon to walk up a little bit, and then I'm just gonna pop the ability, drop that right off on the musketeer, gonna just two-shot it just like that, and yeah, the bomb tower's down. This balloon might get a little something here. Also, you can see I almost get a second ability already. If I had a couple more seconds, I could have popped it, but I mean, I guess there's really no point unless, I don't know. It's like no point to really try to get tower damage with that ability unless there's like a minor tanking for it maybe or something like that. I'm going to go ahead and cycle the minion horde right here just so I can get to the evolution sooner than later. And I guess we can go for a balloon right here, because if he goes for a bomb tower, we have the minions on both sides, which are probably going to deal with it pretty quickly. I'm just going to throw the ability here, see if it can reach that far. Oh my gosh, guys, that ability reached pretty far. Is balloon going to get a connection, though? I feel like it might. Yeah, that's actually going to get a nice big hit there on the tower. I kind of don't want a minions right here, because I sort of need it if he goes in for a balloon of his own, so we're just going to take a couple musketeer shots to our tower. He is going in for the balloon right now, guys. We can minions a little bit off to the side in case he wants to maybe snowball them or something like that. And also just go for the Evo Horde right here. Hopefully it's just going to go invisible on the musketeer and, I don't know, take it down pretty nicely, hopefully. He does kite it pretty good, but the minion horde is going to mostly take care of the musketeer and stuff, so that's pretty nice. You can see the minions do go pretty slow and they get in the ability, but yeah, still did a little something there, so not too shabby. I think we just go for the giant balloon, guys. Normally I'd like to get more support for a giant balloon push, but all we have to do if he goes for the musketeer is just pop that ability, so I don't really see any harm right here. Does go for the ice golem. That's a smart ice golem out of Aragon. You could see that there is like outplayability, I guess, when you're facing this loon ability if you're smart and you place your troops in a certain way. We don't quite get a balloon connection there of any sort. Okay, I'm just going to scar me right up high here just to make sure we kill that ice golem and we just don't allow him to get a good snowball on my minion horde to fully kill it. This looks like a pretty good arrow. It's going to clip both of the musketeers right there. And I think we don't really have to do too much about all of this. Let's just go for a Evo scar me. Force him to play Elixir on that instead of worrying too much about my minions, hopefully. Okay, guys, I think this might be our chance right here. Minions are going to just barely run away from this bomb. I'm going to go for the balloon, the giant. And he's probably going to try to block my ability once again, so I don't know if I'm going to go for it or not. Let me just hold on for 1 second. Now we pop it. Can that reach far enough? Yes, guys, it killed all of the Evo skeletons. Oh my gosh. No, that ability was clutch right there. Loon gets on the tower, guys. That is game over. Alright, guys, now we're running some Hero Balloon Lava Hound ourselves right here. Kind of curious to see how it's going to work in this deck. I think it's going to be probably pretty powerful in this deck. One deck, though, that's a really strong balloon deck that I don't think the Hero Balloon will work too well in might be, you know, that, I think 2.9 Musketeer Balloon Minor Cycle deck. I feel like that deck, like, of course it'll benefit out of Hero Balloon, but I feel like you already have, like, Evo Musketeer, you already have Minor to kill your opponent's buildings and air counters, but yeah, I think for a deck like Lava Hound where you don't have too many ways to kill those annoying cards, it's going to be really clutch to have that ability. I'm going to go for a really late Fireball right here. Aragon probably just has Giant Balloon, which is a deck I haven't seen in a very long time, but maybe the Hero Balloon's going to actually make it useful. The only issue for us here, guys, is that normally the Hero Balloon would just like be able to completely wreck Minion Horde and stuff like that, or minions, but I think right here we're just going to not be able to do that because the ability is not going to target air. But you know what, guys? Okay, I could go for it now because he just played the minions. And we'll see what he has for this. I don't think he has all that much, guys. We can just go for the Tombstone now, get our Skelly Drags. He does go for the Evo Minion Horde, guys. I actually have not yet seen exactly how the Evo Minion Horde works. It just goes invisible, I guess. Okay, I think I know how it works. I think the Evo Horde, it just goes, like, invisible after it takes, like, half of its HP off or something. But you could still insta-kill it with Fireball, I think, before they can go in that invisible state. Alright, Aragorn does go in for the Giant right here. Maybe he's going to try to support with a Balloon as well. I'm not really going to play too many Lava Hounds in this match, I think. I just want to mainly focus on spamming my evolutions, especially my Evolved Valkyrie and stuff like that. Gonna go for my Tombstone here and just pray that these Evo Skeletons don't wreak any havoc. And I'll also go for this up high. Aragorn kind of messed up the ability right there. It just sort of went on the wrong thing. So now we have a Balloon Skellydrags push that he probably can't stop. Guys, the Skellydrags actually have a super big splash radius now, it looks like. So they're doing very good. We're gonna pop our ability. Oh my gosh, I didn't pop my ability. Okay, I'm gonna go for a Lava Hound this time, though. But dang, I didn't pop my ability. I at least when I tried to get a couple decent abilities in this match. Let's get a nice Mega Minion right here. I think we just gotta let the Giant go on our tower, guys, and just try to defend. Well, that ability just got cooked right there. You can't just, like, always play your ability kind of, like, brainlessly. You have to actually be smart about it. Okay, his Minion Horde's probably gonna do a pretty good job here, but we're getting some nice damage. We can actually just go for a Lava at the bridge right here, then I guess just zap this Horde away and get a Mega Minion in case he tries to Minions onto that. Yeah, we can even just pop the ability as well, get right past his Skeletons. I think we're going to take the win right here, guys. This deck actually felt pretty good. I didn't really use the ability, but we got a nice win.